also got the work that you do in terms of leadership and development, and the Executive Development Network is a brand that you created a few years back. So talk to us a little bit about the need to create a separate sort of brand and identity, particularly targeting the sort of leadership management sort of void that's out there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Void is a really good word. Yeah. There isn't a lot of work-based education for leaders in organisations, and for teachers and for trainers and for people who do that development work.
Okay.
The apprenticeships exist, but they're relatively small in number. And actually, in fact, we're also looking at applying for degree awarding powers too, under that whole executive development piece.
Right.
So Executive Development Network was about getting the message out to the broader workplace that it's not absolutely essential to go to university to get your skills development. And what you can do, one of the things that we've always done with all of our clients is spend time with them understanding not just what the individual needs and how they need to learn, but also what the employer needs. So our programs are very practical, even if some of them are quite high level 5s and 6s. They're still very practical. They're still very focused on what it is we're seeking to achieve. And that we wanted to bring more of that to the workplace.
Okay. So just in terms of the qualifications that you're currently delivering, where would you say, is it predominantly shifting towards the sort of higher level, or
tends to be towards higher level? We've got the learning and development programs are in there, so learning mentor and learning development practitioner are within that brand, and there is a level 3 team leader, which is the first line of supervisory management. But the volume tends to be around that level 5 program. We've got some level 7 as well in there, and smaller doses, so not as an apprenticeship, as diploma certificates and awards, and also higher technical qualifications. We've launched this year. We were fortunate to receive a government grant to support 150 people undertaking professional coaching diplomas, which at level 5, which we are launching any day now. So by the time this podcast goes out, that will be out there. And what we want to do with that initially is to help it to support. We've had huge demand, particularly from the hospitality industry, where we're very well known for a contextualised degree apprenticeship. It'll take a long time for a degree apprenticeship to be developed specifically for the hospitality industry. But as an interim measure, if we can contextualise the existing chartered manager degree apprenticeship for the industry, then there's real value in that. So that's our plan at the moment, which we're working on for this year. In order to support people and we've had huge demand, as I say, over 350 places pledged in the first year, which is extraordinary. Already pledged by organisations large and small, who all see the value of attracting young people, young talent into their organisations from school, from college. Whereas at the moment, there isn't really anything like that for the hospitality industry. But in terms of the higher technical qualification, we think that's a fantastic gateway to enable those businesses to develop somebody within their organisation who will be the coach and the mentor for those degree apprentices. So that's all happening at the moment. There's we're not sitting back. We're not sitting back twiddling our thumbs, Saf. No,
absolutely.
Canny Conversation Podcast Series 5 by Safaraz Ali.